Good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a great night. Hope everything is going well. This one should be relatively quick for you guys. It is a note from the Internal Revenue Service dated earlier this month, basically talking about the 401k contribution limits being increased by about $500 since 2019. So in 2020, you'll be able to contribute up to $19,500, which will be basically allowing you to save an additional $500 a year since last year, allowing you to then input that into your 401ks and 403bs, 459s, and thrift savings plans if you're a government employee, and then allowing you to compound that for years to come. Now, of course, in 2021, 2022, 2023, there might be additional contributions as cost of living increases throughout the United States, but this is a start for 2019. Individuals also over the age of 50 can increase their catch-up plans by an additional $6,500. This is up $500 from $6,000 in 2019, allowing people that were born in 1970 or so to contribute up to $26,000 to their 401k plans. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, moving on. So this is partially offset by the fact that IRA limits are relatively remaining flat over the last year. So you're still going to be stuck to the $6,000 limit, but that's still up from $5,500 in 2018 and 2017 respectively. Individuals over 50 years old are still able to contribute an additional $1,000 for a total of $7,000 if you are over the age of 50. The one thing to note here, though, phase-out income limits for individuals wanting to invest in a Roth IRA have been increased by about $2,000 for single or head of households. This basically is taking you from the range of $124,000 to $139,000, which is up from $122,000 to $137,000. Basically saying that if you make under $124,000, you'll be able to contribute all $6,000. However, if you're making $139,000 or more, you won't be able to contribute it all to a Roth IRA unless you do a Roth conversion from a traditional IRA. That also being said, jointly filing households have now increased about $3,000, allowing you to increase the amount that you can start phasing out at $196,000 while being fully phased out by $206,000. That's up from $193,000 and $203,000 in 2019. So overall, nothing too crazy. There is some things in here that I'm not 100% able to understand, specifically around the, simple retirement accounts, which I'm not too familiar with, to be 100% honest with people. And then there are some things that are talking about phasing out of traditional IRAs if you also contribute to a 401k. I'm not 100% understanding and comprehending what this is talking about. So if anybody knows about that, leave that down in the comment section down below. I'd love to be educated on that. But what I am familiar with is the Roth IRA contributions that you're kind of seeing on the screen here, going up by about $1,000 to $124,000. I personally just utilize a Roth conversion, especially if you're near that $124,000 range. It's just best to steer clear and just do a Roth conversion, so that way you don't have to mess with that. A really brief story quickly. There was a year where I did really well, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and Visa was purchased in my Roth IRA for about $74, $75. I had to remove some funds from my Roth IRA because of this reason, and I ended up having to do a Roth conversion that year because of the income limit aspect of things. And by the time I went to go reinvest into Visa after I converted and did a Roth conversion, meaning I was able to get all my $5,500 in that year into a Roth, Visa was already in the $90 or so range, and I was basically waiting to buy back into it. Now, of course, it wasn't, tens of thousands of dollars worth of Visa. It was, a couple $1,000s worth. But of course, you guys know that Visa went on to 70 to 90 to now over $200 a share. So that being said, or maybe it's $174 a share, but regardless, it's up over 100%. And really wish I had the availability to keep all my money and maybe even just do Roth conversions from the start. so that way I didn't have to mess around with having to pull money out of a Roth IRA, contribute to a traditional, and be stuck in the mess of doing a Roth conversion from a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA. So these numbers here are really important for those of you that are high income earners and just try to steer clear of getting into that point at all. And I just advise you to potentially look into an accounting or a tax advisor to see how you can do a Roth conversion. So now, for those of you guys that are still actually on the video, I want to introduce you guys to a website that me and Passive Income Investor are working on. It's called Passive Income for Dummies. What it is basically it's going to be us writing some blog posts and trying to give you guys some additional content and knowledge for you guys. And you can see that I just wrote an income limits post right here that I also talk about some 5 crucial steps. And Kyle, or Passive Income Investor, wrote this original blog post here, but you can see there's some other things we'll be having on here, like stock market investing group, private chat group, as well as the tracking tool that you guys are familiar with on my previous Shopify that I was showing to you guys and also displaying to you guys over the past couple months. So hoping that this goes really well. We have about 15 to 20 people at the moment in the private investing chat group that we have in WhatsApp. We have people from Trinidad, obviously, because I'm down here. We have people from Canada. We have people from the United States. And I think we actually have one from Sweden or Finland. No, Denmark. It's not Sweden or Finland. It's Denmark. Pavel from Denmark, shout out to you, man. Thanks for joining. But yeah, we're hoping to really grow that up to a decent chunk of people. Really hope that you guys are really interested, and always on both me and Kyle's channel, Passive Income Investors channel, let us know what you guys think, what you want to hear, and talk to us. We're obviously here to help you guys continue to grow your personal wealth and your passive income for generations to come. So otherwise, hope that video finds you well. Hope you guys see us on another one, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great night.